We are so close to being finished in this ensuite. We had to leave this door frame and door off so that they could get the bath in here, but now everything is in here, we can finish up this doorway. So I've put the pocket door back on, just looking nice. And the next step is to fit the architrave around this door, which is a surprisingly easy job. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Let's go. This thing comes in handy when we're installing architrave for many reasons. The first reason is you don't want to have your architrave like sitting flush with this, so you don't want it to be like this. You want to push it back a little bit. I actually don't know why, but it looks better. It does, trust me. So I think about 1/2 centimetre is what we want to push it back by. So I set this little thing to 1/2 centimetre, tighten it up, and then, so when we are measuring up and stuff, you can sort of push it up against that and we can run it up and down to make sure that it is that far away from the edge at all times. So the first thing I do, once I've got my 5mm on here, I kind of put that on the door. So I wish my pencil was better than this, but mainly this corner. So this corner here is where we want to cut our architrave. There. The other thing that is very useful is little spacers. So I will probably put a little black spacer, which is 2mm, underneath. Just gives them a little bit of wiggle room. Now we've got our corner mark here. So if we plop that on, line it up roughly with that pencil mark. I'm just gonna clamp it lightly while I just mark it. And then I'm gonna mark the architrave here where this line is. I'm standing right in front of you. Yeah, so I'm gonna mark the architrave there, where that line is. And now we use my new favourite tool to draw the line. Actually, it's easier to draw this on the back for obvious reasons because it's a flat surface. So then I line, so I know it needs to go in that direction. I line up this thingy-majig, draw my line, and then let's go downstairs and cut that. So if we move our saw, so it's pointing to 45 degrees, and then we line up. Don't know if you can see this very well, apologies. I'm doing a shit job with YouTube. Nice. Piece 1, done. Then we do exactly the same on the other side. So you've done exactly the same on this side. We drew a 1/2 centimetre line around the top and across here. So we've got our point that we need to cut here, clamped it in place with the spacers at the bottom, exactly the same spacers that were on this side. And where this 1/2 centimetre meets here, we mark it on the architrave and make sure that we've got the direction on there. Let's go cut this one. So now we have both of these lengths cut. Now we need to work out the bit across the top. For this, I have this offcut and I'm gonna go and do one of the angles downstairs and then come back and measure it up afterwards. Now my offcut has the right angle on the right-hand side and I can join these up, make sure it's following that line that I drew and then mark on this side where the line down here goes, and then just do a rough. It should be in that direction, so make sure to get the right direction. Then we cut the other side. Let's go cut it. I do think I cut this a little bit short, but oh well. Oh, it's all right. It's only like 1mm. Okay, let's get it stuck on the wall. To stick the architrave to the wall, I use no more nails. And I don't use any screws or nails, I just glue them. And it works wonders. Don't forget your little spacers to lift it up. And then stick it on. Nice. Let's glue up the last piece. Also, I'll give it a little glue here for luck. Plop this guy on. And that, my friends, is how you architrave a door. Also, if you want to know a great tip for not getting a cloggy nozzle with no more nails or caulk or anything like this, I use a screw and I just shove the screw in the end of the nozzle, obviously screw it in. Oh, this one's a bit tight. And that will prevent your glue from hardening at the end, and it works way better than putting a end cap or nozzle on this. So you're welcome.